Hello and welcome to the Tediosity Show. Hello, Ian. What are you doing?
Glenn, I'm making my own pulp mill.
Pulp mill. Well, that sounds interesting. How do you do that, Ian?
Well, first of all, you take something like icy pole sticks, or I've actually used some shredded newspaper, and I've put them in water and I've soaked them overnight until they're nice and soft. And then I put in some bleach to make it nice and white, like that, and then I squeeze them and spread them out on this fly wire to dry. And that will make some paper.
Of course, it isn't a real pulp mill, is it, Ian?
No, of course. This is only a model one. But you can build the same thing, only much bigger. You'll need some overseas investors, a few Japanese, and maybe some Canadian log companies, and about 1 million tonnes of icy pole sticks. You might have to cut down a few forests for that. Then all you'll need is a few employees and a lot of fresh running water.
Right, and what do we do with the leftover chlorine, Ian?
That's easy, Glenn. We just dump it into the sea.
Well, perhaps you can do that in your state. And what does it make, Ian?
Well, it makes a very important thing indeed. It makes toilet paper.
Well, there you go. That's all we've got time for this week. See you next time.
How's it going, mate?
Hey, not bad. They're going to do an autopsy on Phar Lap.
An autopsy? What's an autopsy?
An autopsy? That's when they cut open old bodies to see what killed them.
Oh, right, they ought to do one of them on the Liberal Party. Have a look at, they reckon Jeff Fennick's give up boxing.
Well, he's not going to be punching people's heads in anymore.
Oh, of course he is. He's taking up rugby.
Australian cricket team's in England.
Yeah? Alan Border's going to hate that because he's from Brisbane. He's used to more rain. I reckon Bob Hawke's spending $750,000 on the lodge.
Why?
Oh, he reckons his old property needs a facelift.
I thought you just had one.
This is what gets me, but have a look at this. They reckon flares are coming back into fashion. How do they know?
You stated in your lead article that flares are back in this season. Where did you get that information?
I asked people in the fashion industry.
Who did you ask? Who in the industry?
People I know.
What are their names?
It's a friend in a jean shop.
And did this friend tell you the 60s look was back?
No,
Then who told you?
I made it up.
What? You what?
I had a story to write, so I just made it up.
I don't know where they get this stuff. Look, Margaret Thatcher actually a robot.
Oh, right. Have a look at this. Elvis Presley seen at Hanging Rock.
Magnet's funny in Hobart.
Oh, don't write anything.
Beautiful, and Mummy's best dress, and the pussycat. But she didn't like it very much. And I wasn't going like this. I was just looking for something. And I wasn't washing the dishes in the toilet with Daddy's toothbrush. I didn't. It was Dolly. And that's why I did have to break her leg off. Very naughty Dolly. And Daddy didn't think it was me. And he just said, naughty Josephine. And he did whack me very hard like this and this. And that's not manners, is it? Bad idiot. I'm allowed to say that if I want to, because sometimes my daddy does say buddy idiot to my mummy. And she does throw the sausages at him. And I didn't mean to bite my daddy's leg. He did just have have it in my mouth when I was closing it. I didn't mean to, and doesn't matter. And I've got the itchy brain. And I can't do this. I can't go like this. And I can't stay up to 20 o'clock if I want to. Because I'm free. My daddy, he can't go like this. I can't. And I did go to a toilet all by myself, I did. But I couldn't take my pants off. Doesn't matter. And I have got some lollies I have, but I can't share them because I did spit on them. Auntie Denise did give them to me, she did. Because Auntie Denise, she isn't my real auntie. She does stay sometimes when my mama is in Sydney. I have got this many aunties I have. But I'm not allowed to tell my mummy because if I do, Daddy say that Auntie Denise is magic and she will just disappear. And I have got a secret I have, but I'm not telling because it's a secret. Okay, I tell. I did see my daddy with no clothes on. It's funny. I wasn't looking. I was going like this. And I did see his rude thing. That's rude, isn't it? Want to see my daddy's rude thing? That's rude, isn't it? Naughty Dolly! I have got lots of things. I've got this and this and I think this is mine. Because I did find it in my mummy's purse, I did. I did, and I did find this. Oh, Daddy, I wasn't. I didn't mean to. It was Dolly. Bad
Hello, Action Line. Ian speaking. Can I help you? Okay. Now calm down. Calm down. All right, now put the knife down. Now put it down. Okay, now so I'm sorry, I can't hear you. You have to stop crying. Stop crying. Now tell me what the problem is. Rightio. Okay, now, how long's it been going on? Yes. Calm down. It's not the end of the world. No, it's not the end of the world. There is hope. Now, where are you? You're on the 5th circle of the planet Xenotron. You can't get past the purple bog monster. Have you tried a magic spell? Stop crying. Stop. I can't hear you if you cry. You must stop crying. Is there a help menu? Okay. What have you got? Atari or Commodore? Okay. Let's start from the beginning. Now, you're in the beginning of the labyrinth, right? Okay. Now, what? Did you go past the cave? What about the cave?
It's your Uncle Arthur, isn't it? I never guess what. I'm going off fishing with my young niece Becky to my very private fishing spot, aren't I, eh? I'll just work out from the markings on the trees where it is, and it's right there, isn't it, eh? But it didn't matter, as we went down there, I said, my little feeties there, young Becky, and we'll set up camp just here. It's a beautiful beautiful spot, it really is. We're going to have a marvellous day, and we'll get a couple of rocks and throw them into the water like that, and boom, we're throwing them in there. There was a couple of old fishermen saying, "Oh, Uncle Arthur, the fish are really biting today." I said, "Thank you very much." And I had a bit of a surprise in my basket, a new lure, didn't I? Ronnie Lord had made it up for the night before, and didn't it look marvellous? The fish will be biting like blazes. And young Becky had a bit of a knot in the fishing line, so give it to me. I'm fairly experienced with this sort of thing. We'll fix that up for you all nice and neat and tidy. Thank you very much. She said, "I'll just go and finish it off over here." And she said, "Well, I'll just get myself a bit of a stick and make myself a little bit of a fishing rod out of an old bit of string there." I said, "No worries at all. You probably won't have much luck, but see how you go." And I said, "I've got my line there, and watch me. I'm a very professional caster. And 1, 2, 3, and woo, we've cast it all the way into the middle of the river, haven't we, eh? And straight away, Uncle Arthur, weren't they, eh? So I wound them in, and wasn't I a lucky boy? I really was. I had, whoa, 1, 2, 3, 4 fishies on my very first one, didn't I, eh? And the blokes in the boat said, "Uncle Arthur, I wish we could catch some fish like that." I said, "Oh, well, there you go. I'll throw these ones in for you, and I'll probably be able to catch some more for myself a little bit later on, won't I, eh? Young Becky, she had a funny old fishing rod in there. Was having a little bit of beginner's luck, wasn't she, eh? And have a look at Uncle Arthur. He's winding them in, and look what he's got. It's a lovely old thing too. So I'll put those up there, and maybe your Auntie Dawn and I might have a bit of a garage sale later on. And young Becky, she's having even more beginner's luck, isn't she, eh? And I said, "You're doing very well." And then I thought I'd put my very special fishing waders on, I did. So I put the old right leg into the righty hole there, and the lefty into the lefty hole, and 1, 2, 3, you pull them on, and you can wander right out in the middle of the river, can't you, eh? And you'll never get your little panties wet. And a little bit of a problem getting them on, but it wasn't long before I had them all nice and neat and tidy, and don't I look like a professional fisherman now? I really do. So I wandered down to the river. I was getting very excited. I thought, I'll get down there. I'll have him run down to the water. Have a look at that, no worries at all. And I'm out in the water on the lines in there, and whoa, I got a big bite, didn't I? It must have been a huge fish. So when I'm fighting him there and I'm pulling him in, and whoa, look at that. It really is. So I got him off the line, and I held him up, and look out, and boom, there you go. Look how little fishy they are. So I wandered back to show Becky and show him my marvellous fish, and I saw one of the other fishermen, and he said, "Oh, hello, Uncle Arthur, there you must be a mason just like me." And gave me a super handshake, didn't he, eh? And I said, "No worries, I'll see you down the lodge another time." There you go. And I kept on shaking out the little fishies there. And I went back and saw little Becky. I said, "Well, look at what I've got here, young Becky." And she said, "Look, I've cooked up the fish. All really nice for you, Uncle Arthur." I said, "I'll just put that little fishy over there, mate. I no worries at all. You're a gorgeous girlie, you really are." And a little bit after lunch, we said, "We'll go for a bit of a paddle on the river, won't we?" I said, young Becky's there. She's paddling away. She wasn't a bad paddler. But I said to her, "Hey, come on, give your old Uncle Arthur a bit of a go. You really got to know what you're doing. I'm fairly experienced at this sort of thing." So I hopped in there and I started to row. I said, "You really got to give it a good go like that so you won't have any sort of accidents, and power it along." And she's saying, "You really are a marvellous paddler, Uncle Arthur." I'm fairly experienced at that sort of thing. And we pulled her into the little old jetty there, and we tied her. I said, "Go and get a bit of an ice cream, young Betty." And I tied up with a double half-hitch bowline reef knot there, nice and neat and tidy, and as secure as ever, isn't it, eh? And I took the opportunity to have a little bit of 40 weeks, didn't I, eh? So I put my head down. It wasn't long before I dozed off, didn't I, eh? And young Becky was up there getting 2 beautiful ice cream. And I was snoring away there in the beautiful boat on the beautiful river. And then your funny old girl, she decided that she really didn't want an ice cream and asked somebody else if they'd like an ice cream as well. She said, "There you go." And she thought to herself, "Well, I'll let Uncle Arthur have a little bit of a sleep and I'll run off and play, won't I? I was nice and safe." And a little bit later on, I'd floated a little bit down the river. I'd realised how much the place had changed, because they really had built up the river a little little bit further down, hadn't they, eh? But it didn't really matter because a little bit of a man came down with very special speedboat, didn't he? He said, "Hello, Uncle Arthur, can you tell us where the very special fishing spot is?" I said, "No worries at all. I'll just hop into your boat very carefully there, no worries at all." And young Becky said, "Oh, Uncle Arthur, thank you very much for coming with us." Anyway, that was my trip fishing. Good on you, young kids, and see you next time.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? What does it look like I'm doing? Practicing the harpsichord?
Exercising.
No, I've got a nighttime job weighing steel for BHP. Of course I'm exercising.
So who is she?
Who?
Who are you trying to impress?
My life assurance underwriter. I'm trying to get fit.
Ian, there's a whole shed full of junk out there you could lift instead.
Junk doesn't isolate major muscle groups.
So what's her name?
Don't be ridiculous. There's nobody.
And I don't think I'm the one who's being ridiculous. All you need is an open neck shirt and a medallion and some platform shoes and you can hit the discos.
Marianne, I just want to get fit and strong.
Who for? I like you the way you are. So who is this young spunk?
There is no young spunk.
Ian, if you're doing this for a woman uglier than me, you are dead meat.
Marianne, there is no woman.
I see, so it's just like for women in general.
No, it's not.
I know what you're doing. You're exercising so you can look handsome and strong and so I look like an ugly old bag.
Marianne, if you did some exercise, you wouldn't look like an ugly old bag.
So you do think I'm an ugly old bag? You do so,
I
you do
don't.
so.
No, I'm just saying that if you did some exercise, that wouldn't happen to you.
Ian, I get plenty of exercise.
What?
I go shopping, I vacuum, I do the dishes.
Whose house is this in?
You pig, Ian, don't try and change the topic. Who is the woman?
There is no woman.
Ian, don't lie to me. I can feel it. I know there is a woman.
Okay, there's a woman.
There's a woman? There is a woman?
There's a woman.
Who is it?
Ingrid.
Ingrid. From the office?
Yes, the new marketing assistant.
That type. She's teeny. She's about 17.
Mm-hmm.
You are such a pervert.
I
You are
understand.
such a pervert.
No, let me explain.
You're in love with her, aren't you?
I am not in love with her.
Well, what? You're in lust with her?
No, I'm not in lust with her.
Well, what is it then?
She beat me at arm wrestling. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Come here, Ian.
No. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. No.
Buggle, are you all wakey?
Wakey. I've been screaming my head off for half an hour.
You've got some visitors, yes you have.
What?
These are your relatives.
What? Oh, no.
Goody.
Oh, my God. Wah! Help! Aliens! Help! Get me out of here! Wah!
These are your aunties and uncles.
You mean I'm related to this freak show? This is a horror movie! Wah!
He's very clever. Look at his tummy tom.
It's called a stomach, moron.
Chubby little thing.
What? You should talk, fatso.
This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed at home.
Get out.
This little piggy had
Ouch.
bread and jam.
Get out of it. Back off.
Beautiful.
Come off it. I'm bald and red and all I do is eat and excrete.
Just like his father.
Yeah, like I said.
Look at his tiny little feet and his tiny little hands. He's just like a miniature person.
Well, what did you expect? A potato?
I think I'd better change you.
Yeah, so could you all please leave? Oh, come on. This is private. Do you mind I don't stare at you when you're on the toilet? Oh, this is embarrassing. Everybody got a good posse. I wouldn't want you to miss anything. This is worse than the grand final. I should sell tickets.
Are you going to have him done?
Done? Done? What done? What are you talking about?
Oh, there we go. Oh, nice and dry. How about a kiss for Auntie?
Oh, no. Help. 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 Cruelly to children. Child forced to kiss an auntie. Yuck. A smugger.
Give him to me.
Oh, no. Here's the beard rash.
Hello, love.
He's had garlic for lunch.
Who's a good little bloke, eh?
Oh, no, put me down.
You want to go up?
No, no,
Do you want to
please,
go
not
up?
that. Oh, no, not
Up
this.
we go one.
Oh, no, sugar.
Up we go two.
God.
And three.
Oh, God, I hate that.
You thought I was going to drop you, didn't you, eh?
I'd like to drop you, you big lunk.
You got a bit of wind, love.
No, no.
You got a bit of wind?
I got a cerebral hemorrhage. Put me down.
Here we go. I'll squeeze it out of you, eh?
As they say, one good throw-up deserves another.
Creep.
Fascist. Morons.
Hurry up!
Check out their hand.
Right! Up! You gotta know when to draw the line.
Babaka?
Rula,
I've come home.
you coming home to me? Here's my Rula. Hello, gentlemen, how are you today? Me, I'm beautiful. Beautiful. I'm as happy as a man who wins the pools. Well, maybe the bloke who wins the lotto anyway. We're all back together. One big, happy family. Sula, Tula, Vula, Pula, happy. The two little gentlemen. And Rula. She come back. He says she give up Julian for me, you know, because she loved me so much. You know, and anyway, she had the big argue with Julian, you know, the poofy one. He make her do all the cooking, wash the clothes. And when they move in, he make her unload the removal truck. What kind of a man would do this? But anyway, it doesn't matter. Because, you know, I'm so happy to have the ruler back, you know. Oh, I'm really happy. Oh, beautiful. Oh, but doesn't matter, you know. I'm having a big sale to celebrate. Everything in the shop is reduced, you know. See these ones, normal $2. For you, $1.98. I don't know how I do it. I got a bigger heart than Paul Keaton. And every customer who come into the shop, he's gonna get a free calendar. 1996, but doesn't matter. You know, you can use him again in a few years' time. And I'm gonna give to all my customers my new book, all about me in the jail. He's gonna be an autobiography, you know? A copy is writing him right now. He's called Diary of an Ex-Con. That doesn't matter. Anyway, you wanna see Rula? Sorry, he's too busy. She's at the back, you know, washing the clothes from prison, unloading the truck, just to show you how much she loved me, you know? Beautiful. It's a big thing for me, you know, because now I gotta make the adjust to life outside. I've been in jail for 2 weeks, you know. It changes a man. It really does. You don't know what it's like, you know, sleeping in the same room as a big, tough, bristly thing that snores. I've got to get used to that again. But I'll tell you what. Going to prison, it sure teach me a lesson. It teach me how to steal cars, how to forge the signature, how to break into the house, how to be a real estate agent. It doesn't matter. But you know how I survive in jail? Because I'm a friend of all the other cons. All the other cons. I say to them, when you get out, you come to visit me. But I'm not worried, you know, because they're all in for 20 years. Be a friend to them, you know. I really, wait a minute. I like to be a friend. It's important, you know. Hello, Peachwood, Peach and Pear Parthenon. Gun speaking. Hello, who's this? I can't hear you. Turn the television off. The Western, the movies, you know. The bang, the shooting. Who is it? What, Fingers? Wait a minute, I can't hear you. Turn off the television. What? It's not a television. It's a mass breakout. What? You broken out? Fingers? You coming around here? Oh no, the burglars are coming! Close the shop!
The Comedy Company is taped in front of a live studio audience.
There's more fun on 10 Tuesday nights at 7:30 when Roseanne puts a smile into your night. This week, Becky decides to date a punk-looking cool guy, and Roseanne becomes the hippest mum in town. Roseanne, Tuesday nights at 7:30. Next, we go to Florence and the English countryside in our premiere movie of the week, A Room with a View. It's next on 10.